The United Arab Emirates has taken a decisive leap forward in its evaluation of South Korea's next-generation KF-21 Boramae fighter jet, marking a significant moment in the strengthening of military and technological ties between Abu Dhabi and Seoul. In a move that has captured the attention of defense analysts worldwide, the UAE's Undersecretary of Defense personally took part in a test flight of the KF-21 during an official visit to South Korea, offering a rare, first-hand insight into the aircraft's performance. This high-level engagement not only demonstrates the UAE's growing interest in the Boramae program but also signals a potential shift in its procurement strategy, as the Gulf state explores new options for diversifying its advanced air combat fleet. The KF-21 Boramae, meaning Hawk in Korean, is the product of years of development led by Korea Aerospace Industries (KAI), in partnership with Indonesia. Classified as a 4.5-generation multi-role fighter, the aircraft is intended to bridge the gap between existing fourth-generation platforms, such as the F-16 and F/A-18, and fifth-generation stealth fighters like the F-35 Lightning II. The Boramae's design incorporates stealth features, advanced avionics and multi-role combat capabilities, allowing it to engage in both air superiority missions and precision ground strikes. Key performance specifications include a maximum speed of Mach 1.81, an operational range exceeding 2,900 kilometers, an active electronically scanned array (AESA) radar for superior tracking, and the ability to carry a wide range of guided munitions. These attributes have made the KF-21 a subject of growing international interest since its maiden flight in July 2022. For the UAE, already home to one of the most advanced air forces in the Middle East, the test flight represents more than a symbolic diplomatic gesture. It is a crucial step in evaluating whether the KF-21 can meet its stringent operational requirements. The UAE Air Force currently operates an elite fleet that includes the F-16E divided by F Block 60 Desert Falcon, known for its long-range radar and conformal fuel tanks, and the Dassault Mirage 2009, an upgraded French fighter with advanced targeting systems. While these aircraft remain highly capable, the UAE's defense planners are acutely aware of the need to prepare for the next 2 decades of aerial warfare, where stealth, electronic warfare resilience and multi-role adaptability will be essential. The Undersecretary's participation in the KF-21 flight is also significant from a political and strategic standpoint. The UAE has historically relied on the United States and Europe for its most sophisticated defense hardware. However, recent export restrictions, procurement delays, and geopolitical considerations have encouraged Abu Dhabi to look beyond traditional suppliers. South Korea, with its proven record in producing cost-effective high-performance military hardware, from the K-2 Black Panther tank to the K-9 Thunder howitzer, has emerged as a credible and appealing alternative. The KF-21's price point is expected to be substantially lower than that of fifth-generation fighters, making it an economically attractive option for countries seeking cutting-edge capabilities without the steep cost and political strings often attached to Western platforms. Industry observers note that the UAE's interest in the KF-21 is not happening in isolation. Over the past 2 years, Abu Dhabi and Seoul have expanded their defense and economic partnerships across multiple sectors, including nuclear energy, cybersecurity, and space technology. In 2009, South Korea secured a landmark contract to build and operate the Boramae nuclear power plant in the UAE, a project that has since become a symbol of trust between the two nations. This trust has now extended into the defense sector, with South Korea delivering the Chang'e-2 medium-range surface-to-air missile system to the UAE in a deal worth approximately $3.5 billion. The KF-21 could represent the next major milestone in this evolving partnership. The test flight itself was meticulously planned to showcase the Boramae's handling, avionics, and weapons systems. The UAE's Undersecretary of Defense reportedly experienced the aircraft's agility in both high-speed and low-speed maneuvers, its cockpit interface, and its radar tracking capabilities. KAI engineers provided detailed briefings on the fighter's modular design, which allows for future upgrades and customization, a feature that could be of particular interest to the UAE, given its preference for tailoring military equipment to its specific operational doctrines. Should the UAE proceed with procurement, it could become the first Middle Eastern operator of the KF-21, a move that would carry strategic implications for the region. A KF-21 acquisition could also serve as a springboard for broader cooperation, including joint training programs, technology transfer agreements, and even localized maintenance or assembly facilities in the UAE. Such a deal would be a win-win. For South Korea, it would cement its status as a global player in the competitive fighter jet market, and for the UAE, it would enhance its strategic autonomy while adding a highly capable platform to its arsenal. While no official contract has been signed, defense insiders suggest that the UAE's evaluation process is progressing faster than expected. The country is in the midst of a comprehensive modernization plan that spans air, sea, land, and cyber domains, and the Boramae fits neatly into its vision of a flexible, technologically advanced military. The UAE is also mindful of the broader regional context. Neighboring states, including Saudi Arabia and Qatar, are also investing heavily in modern air power, creating a competitive environment where qualitative superiority is as much about perception as it is about capability. Looking ahead, the coming months will likely see further engagements between the UAE and South Korea, potentially including additional test flights, simulator evaluations, and discussions on weapons integration. If negotiations advance, the KF-21 could enter service in the UAE within the next decade, bolstering its air force with a fighter that blends performance, adaptability, and cost-effectiveness. For both Abu Dhabi and Seoul, such a deal would symbolize not only a deepening defense partnership but also a shared vision for technological innovation in an era where air superiority remains the decisive factor in modern warfare.